I'm Jonesy and this is
Danielle.
We've done a previous video on our Mahindra S11 which we've owned for about 3-4 years now. Danny is deserving of a new car. She's been driving a lot of bombs recently. The last one she had, she sold it just before it blew up. Hey Danny?
Apparently, yeah.
Poor guy. Anyway, he got it for a good price, so it's worth it for parts. Anyway, we're in Mildura at the moment. We're on a working trip. Unfortunately, the poor family had to get dragged along, but they've been checking out the orange farm and the chickens. And
Benny Took Farm and the Orange World.
There you go. It looked like they were having a lot of fun. I was at the show selling caravans. But we've just phoned up Mildura Mahindra and they've agreed to let us film. We told them we're going to test drive the little 3XO because they said we could.
Because I have one on order. I'm getting the yellow and black one.
Yeah. But
Don't give away my name yet.
Sure. We'll beat that out. You can't see Pinky. Can we see Pinky?
Get around the video.
We've got the kids with us. So their child restraints are just pop-in ones that sit on the seat and use the factory seatbelt. So as long as Mahindra's happy with us taking the kids, we'll be popping them in. And this will be a family review. And we'll see how we go, lugging all their fat butts around.
Well, that's what my car's going to be, mainly a shopping, school, work trip car around the city. And then we got the ute, the pickup for driving.
But the thing with Danny's 3XO is it's got class-leading clearance, which she's going to need because those curbs aren't going to know what to hit them.
And the potholes in Adelaide are not the best.
Adelaide roads. We're from WA and our roads are actually pretty good. And Adelaide's, it's easy to get around. Like we love navigating around Adelaide, but the potholes are pretty bad.
So we will check back in when we're at Mahindra and when we can have a test drive of the new car. Go.
One of our reviewers has fallen asleep on the job.
Our Pinky's awake.
Oh, she's always awake. Okay, here we are at Mildura Mahindra. Danny, what are your first thoughts on the 3XO?
I love the look of it.
Yeah.
It looks like for such a compact car, it's got good clearance.
Yep.
Not that I've driven it yet. It is probably smaller front and back than I thought, but inside it's more roomy than you'd expect.
It's very stubby at the back end, isn't it?
Yeah, but the boot is quite deeper than what you'd expect.
Okay.
Like you can have a look, and if you look in the back window, I'm not going to open it or not.
Go for it. Open her up. Yeah. I think there's a button that's electric. So being that this is the first time, let's see how easy it is. Kids are having fun with a massage chair. At least they're occupied. I'm pretty sure there's a button just under here.
Go under there.
Look, there's a button right there.
You've watched more videos.
I've watched a video that showed how to do it, but yeah, there you go.
So the boot is actually quite deep. Well, that's a bit flimsy.
Yeah, underneath that is the spare tyre if you want to lift up the flat. See if it's I'd say it's probably a space saver. I think they're limited to 80k an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, space saver. Is that Continental? I'm not sure what brand it is, but anyway, at least it's in there. Recovery kit.
It's got nice, easy access
Child restraints, yep.
Which is good. Not that we need that with our two at their age.
Yep.
I think the boot's quite deep and quite practical.
Yep. And for a short person, you can still reach the boot. Can you do that again? Show us how you reach it.
It's just habit gone. My tippy toes in, not really.
So how tall are you? 5.1, and you can still just reach it. That's great. Because if you were any shorter, you probably wouldn't quite reach that, would you?
Just under 5.1.
Just under 5.1. There you go. What do you want to look at next?
You have to push it quite firmly.
Yeah, brand new cars, got new seals, will probably bed in after a while. Nice solid thud though, hey?
I love the big screens on the inside.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to understand. It actually, on there when I first opened it, you could actually see which door was open.
Beautiful.
So it's not just the guesstimate.
Yeah.
Tells you, but then it just...
On the Mahindra S11 pickup, you have to use the main display screen for it to tell you, but that one's got it on the dash. Yeah, beautiful.
Nice deep cup holders. Which
Oh,
is
yeah?
something we don't have in the pickup.
That's a big upgrade, isn't it? Because we've had to modify our pickup so that we can use coffee cups, but they look really decent.
Center console in this one, which you don't have a center console.
Open her up. There you go. Beautiful.
It's got a USB and a C charge point down here.
So the one on the left, that's a 65 watt high output USB-C. So you can actually use that with, if you've got a 65 watt rated C2C cable, you can charge your laptop. One on the right's USB 3. Not sure about the wattage on that one.
Love the feel of these seats. They're
Yeah,
really soft.
it's nappa. They're not air conditioned.
How they go in the heat. If they heat up
they're
much,
not
they'll be comfy.
they're not ventilated, but they're perforated. What do you think of the back, Danny?
Nice. Roomy.
Yeah, sit in there.
Lots of space for kids' feet. Even with their seats, they shouldn't be able to touch it. What's ISOFIX?
That's the restraint points for
So
the.
restraints in the front and back.
Yeah, by law they have to. Otherwise.
More cup holders for the back for kids and the pull down bit.
Oh yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, nice. Lots of soft touch materials in here, eh?
Yep.
Even that's all soft touch. A little bit of plastic
nice
for the speaker grill.
deep water bottle holders.
Yeah,
there
water
too.
bottle holders, nice deep side pockets. Very nice. All good. You want to come check this out? So we've got our blind spot cameras, which has a main monitor inside for the drivers. Come around this way, Dave. Keyless entry. Got a little button on the side.
Didn't notice that one.
Yeah. Come around here.
I'm coming.
So I'm 5'9". It's quite a high sitting position. I feel my head is very close to the roof, but I've got full seat adjustment here. It is manual. But
Can you go lower?
yep, I must have been all the way up. So now that I'm down, I've got heaps of clearance. I could probably wear my hat in here, not that I would. Very comfy leg space. Let's pop the bonnet. Engine, little 3-cylinder.
I like that the lights are flashing, let you know it's on.
That sound for the indicator, that's so annoying though.
It's only little though, it's not loud.
You know what's funny?
I don't mind it.
My agricultural farm truck, my S11, has got gas struts. This doesn't. I'm not complaining.
It is a
It's a
cost-effective model. Like
1.3
it's,
litre, 3-cylinder.
let's check the engine out, eh?
Turbo. This makes 200 newton meters of torque. They've got a diesel model that hasn't come to Australia, unfortunately. Maybe down the track, depending how successful they are.
Diesel would have been good, but
Diesel makes
all
300
good.
newton meters. I reckon you'd be able to chirp the tyres pretty easy on that diesel. But this is going to be Danny's car. I doubt she's going to be racing it around the city.
nope,
Yeah.
not my thing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Can't really see much of the engine cover on top there.
With all the review videos that you've watched and now seeing it in person, what do you think?
It's exactly what I thought it was. It's an economy car built at a price point, and the quality for what it is really good. I've got no experience driving Chinese cars. I've got lots of friends and influencers I've met in the rounds that have, and they swear by them. But yeah, it just depends. I've got a lot of brand loyalty for Mahindra just because of their build quality. The steel that they use is really good quality too. Like there's been other manufacturers that have had a nice build and good engine, but the rust panels form rust in the cavities and the ceiling.
Back in the driver's seat.
Now the start-stop button's over on the left-hand side.
Okay. Here's the camera. Still recording.
Yep. So start-stop on the passenger side.
Oh, that's unusual.
To start, put the key inside the key fob tray. So
We don't have the key fob.
I thought I'd have access to the infotainment unit, but we'll have to wait for the sales guy, to give us a hand. There's the
What's this
wireless phone charger. It's got quite a hard plastic.
one? What's this one?
See your phone sliding around in there.
Start, stop. What's that for?
That's to turn off the start-stop. So,
So you use a key instead of start, stop.
Mahindra was actually renowned for having a really infuriating start-stop system on their Scorpio N. Apparently they've fixed it with this one. So what it would do is you get to the lights, and every time you go to take off, it'd be really delayed, and you'd put your foot on the throttle and you'd have to wait for it to kick in. And there's a little cheat. People would actually get I think like a 20-cent piece. Daniel Snare, if he's watching, he showed me this little cheat, and you just stick it under the button and it turns it off. So every time you turn the car on, your start-stop doesn't automatically come back on. Hopefully you don't have that problem in this one. Okay, Danny, what do you think of this one?
Well, we have actually got the yellow on order, and from all the videos I saw, it did look like more of a brighter yellow, but this is actually looking more golden, which I wasn't sure at first if I liked it, but I think I do. It's the only, the higher up model in this car is yellow is the only one you can get it in. Is that right?
Yeah, so this specific colour, I can't remember the name of it, but you can only get it in the top spec. So
it kind of helps it stand out a bit, knowing that that's...
Yeah, there probably won't be as many on the road, I'd say. We'll have to wait and see how popular Mahindra is.
Overcast today.
It's very
Not
overcast.
showing the bright colour, but... And I love the black inside. It matches the black on the outside.
Excuse me, Capri.
Stay there.
There you go.
It looks very flash. I'm looking forward to looking at mine in person
Yeah.
when the release finally comes in.
Yeah, and that's gold with black. on
Gold
it.
and black is beautiful, isn't it?
So this is David from Mahindra Mildura. He's kindly put on some dealer plates for us. We're going to take our little 3XO for a spin. Alright, so we've buckled the kids in their boosters.
This one's... can't get this out. Seatbelt buckle. It's not pulling out.
Oh, it's popped in through the seat, has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the S11 was the same. We ended up making a little...
There's got like an elastic bit on it that I can't pull it out on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, we made a little PVC tube that sits in below the seat to hold the seat buckle further out for our S11. That's served us well. So David said
Lots.
15 minutes were allowed, and it's almost 11 now. So good news. Passenger seat doesn't have any height adjustment, but I'm wearing my hat and I've still got
Sunroof clearance. Sunroof.
Yeah.
Sunroof, yeah.
got about 3 or 4 fingers clearance. Oh yeah, the big panoramic roof. So
I want to put my head out when we drive.
Not right now, darling. It's not safe. Maybe when we stop. Okay. So apparently the park brake turns itself off.
as long as your seatbelt is on, the car is
Foot's on the brake.
yeah, your foot's on the brake and you put into drive, it will take the handbrake off automatically.
Oh, and then you gotta tap the accelerator and then that turns it off.
Okay, and have you got start stop turned on?
I don't know how do I
There's a button on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Just push it and the little orange amber light should go out.
There's no light on it.
Cool, that means it's off.
Okay. I love that it's digital odometer for
Mm.
speed.
Yeah.
It's one of those cars.
Yeah, nice.
So just a quick drive, 15 minutes will go fast.
Yep. Well, we don't have a cable to hook up to our.
Sorry, that brake is a bit touchy.
Very touchy. You're used to a
Heavy.
a 3-ton loaded ute touring.
It's going to take you a while to be able to ease onto that and get used to it.
All right, catch you later for now, Mahindra.
Good takeoff. It's quite zippy.
Yeah, you like that? Even with a relatively cool engine, it's feeling pretty lively.
What's that?
That
What's that?
some signage. How you got heaps of leg space behind Mum because she's a shorty. What about you, Capri? How much leg space you got behind Dad?
Not much.
So how old are you, Pink? You're 4, aren't you? What about you, Clay?
7.
You're 4. And
I'm almost 8.
almost 8, but you're a shorty. But you got some good space. That indicator's interesting to say the least, isn't it?
You're 4.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of that noise.
Nah, me neither.
Don't mind when the hazards are on and the bonnet's open, that's okay, but having it on all the time when you're indicating, driving generally, it's
And with a little hat.
will get a bit annoying.
So we just realised we don't have our mics on because we're actually prepared to drive away. We've got a 5-hour drive ahead of us and we were starting to run out of time, but
See how she goes at 80.
we're lucky enough to get the opportunity to drive. Yeah, put your foot flat. Is that flat?
No, it's only 80.
Alright. Slow down to almost a stop and then put your foot flat to 80 and see how you
I
feel.
do have cars.
Got cars behind you? Like, what's it doing to you now?
It's got a car with...
It's lane assist, so you're going to pull over, were you?
No. Check
Okay.
speed limit. Haha, it knows the speed limit that we're meant to be on.
Yeah.
It's warning me to go faster. or
One of
slower.
those annoying ADAS features that ANCAP is shoving down everyone's throats, which I'm sick of, but it's okay, Mahindra. I understand. In India, everyone actually knows how to drive. In Australia, they expect the car to drive itself so they can check their Snapchat or whatever.
What's the point of getting your license if you can't actually control the car?
Anyways, look, this isn't a very good review because we haven't actually been very prepared and brought phone cables. We've got Android Auto. Let's admit, that's probably the most important feature anyone's going to want to use.
Ooh, that's fast.
Zippy? That was zippy, wasn't it?
That went up
That,
fast.
tell you what, that I'm not just blowing smoke up Mahindra. That was actually pretty good. Just a little jam on the throttle, and she took off.
Check the windscreen wipers.
That device.
Really
Alright.
good.
I'm going to try and pair.
This car. Oh, this is where we went the other day. This is the farm.
Farm? Oh, you went? Oh, yeah, nice. I missed out because I was busy working.
Look, it has cup holders.
Yeah, we noticed that.
Exciting,
Yeah,
like,
it has cup holders.
there's some in the door too. It's comfortable.
Yeah. What makes it comfortable? So what makes it comfortable?
I don't just like the size and the steering. I mean, this material on the steering wheel.
Yep. I'm not sure about.
Don't know if I like the feel of it.
Don't know.
It's quite.
They're perforated.
Grippy?
Yeah. Grippy. That's kind of the point.
I know, but you know, like I'm trying to think how to explain it. I'm not very good at this.
Yeah.
It's just
Texture.
different texture.
Texture. Yeah. Maybe you're autistic and it's a sensory thing.
More like ADHD
I'm
in that family,
autistic.
not autism.
Nah, true. But that might not be genuine leather as well.
Feel it.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably a rubber. That'd be rubber, and then that there's leather.
You're gripping it hard.
Yeah, it definitely feels. I don't know.
It's a bit abrasive.
On our S11 pickup, we've got genuine leather on the steering wheel, and after you've done sort of 40, 50,000 Ks, it really softens up and it feels quite nice. It's quite a nice steering wheel. Let's try and.
Get us back.
No, we're only 2 minutes into our driving time. Go for a nice big long drive. We've got lots of stuff to play with on here. Okay, I've just clicked on looking for devices. It's picked up my S25 already.
Let it remember it.
The reflection isn't near as bad as it looks on camera, by the way. Confirm on there. Oops, pair on my phone.
Lots of roundabouts in Mildura.
Alright, this thing's just paired. Would you like to use Android Auto from Reviews S25 Ultra? Oops, click no. Let's click on that again. Android Auto connecting. Ooh. When safe, check your phone, start Android Auto. Continue. Allow all stuff. no one ever bothers to read, they just push it. Oh, Black Eyed Peas, shut up. How appropriate.
That's from my phone, I think.
Is it?
Capri wanted to listen to it yesterday.
This has got a Harman Kardon stereo system in it, and it's 6-channel, I think. Could be wrong. I think I'm not sure if it has a sub in it, but either way. Oh yeah, she sounds good, eh? Bit of bass. Crank it up. We only turned that up to half volume, 15.
It's good bass, good bump.
I'm impressed. That's a good stereo for a little economy car. Danny's happy. You need the tunes.
Better than yours.
Walks on the beach in scud, things that lovers say and do. I love you, boo. I love you too.
So Danny, we've got a little bit of a gripe with Mahindra when it comes to putting on park lights, hey?
Well, you turn your lights on and it dims the whole thing. I can hardly see the numbers on there.
Yeah, so
It's probably better at night time because but during the day if you get your lights on.
this should have automatic lights as well as manual. Automatic lights will generally put on your daytime running lights when it's still sunny, and it will keep your screen bright. But at the moment you're in manual mode, so it's probably just dimmed it automatically.
You can turn that up and still have your lights on.
Yeah.
Turn the light on that dash up because I can still see it. Like the numbers are pretty big, they're pretty visible. You see the D and you see the big odometer numbers, but everything else, the little tiny details, you can't really see much.
Yeah. Turn the lights off again. Yeah, you can hardly see anything with that when it's in that mode. Oh, you're gonna go which way? You're going left, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the blind spot mirror camera.
Oh, cool.
So blind spot camera is right on the tip
So
of the
because I'm
area.
turning left, it does my left camera blind spot.
Yep.
But then say if I need to
Back up. If you want to back up, we'll put the 360 camera on. You want to have a practice?
can do when we'll go somewhere quiet.
Takes off all right, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just don't get in trouble. That went up to 80 pretty quick.
Tell you what, it's only a little 3-pot. What is it? A 1.2 litre? Yeah. It's got a nice little note. I actually really love the sound that comes out of it. For a standard exhaust too. I can't wait to put a nice aftermarket exhaust on this and just give it a bit of a,
You gotta mod my
bit of a
car.
note. Hell yeah! I don't know if you can't help, but I love little hatches. Like even not a hot hatch. I've had a Ford Fiesta, Volkswagen Polo. I've had little
Fiesta.
Yeah, Fiesta, I said that. I've had a heap of Hyundais that I've modified, little Excels and stuff, and you know, they're little POV cars, but you can actually, if you lighten them up a bit, give them a good exhaust system and a bit of a tickle up, they go pretty good. My little Polo, that thing was like a rocket. I had the diesel, the 1.9 litre turbo diesel injected, and it's actually a marine engine, and that thing was great. 5 litres to the 100. I think these petrols, I'm not sure, I think they're a little bit more than that, might be closer to 6, but we'll see, give some real world figures once we've actually purchased this car and get to take it for a drive anyway. So unfortunately, Mildura Mahindra has only given us 15 minutes to drive because the vehicle's so new and they don't want lots of miles on their car, which is understandable. So we can't really give you a proper thorough test, but we'll head to Adelaide City Mahindra and we'll have a chat to the guys there because we've already put a down payment on one of the vehicles, so I'm sure they'll be more than happy to let us take it for a proper thorough driving. No B-roll, no river shots today, unfortunately. It's overcast anyway, so we're just enjoying the ride. Okay, let's see how intuitive the navigation system is. Danny, there should be a hands-free microphone button on there. Do you want to just tap that? Don't worry if you can't find it. Give it a go.
I think it works well on turn.
Really?
Okay, give it a minute. I'll go run the roundabout and we'll press it again. Maybe you gotta hold it down.
Did you just spin the wheels then?
No?
Oh, okay. Maybe it was... Navigate to Mildura Mahindra.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Navigate to Mildura Mahindra.
Got it, Mildura Mahindra.
Hey!
By the way, next time you can also press and hold the mic button on your steering wheel to ask me anything.
Perfect!
That's all I did. Just 10 minutes, we've got 5 minutes to get back.
That's alright. It's just because of traffic.
It's purple, not blue.
Just so you know, my Google is set to Indian. So it's not the car. It's not the car speaking with an Indian English dialect. So yeah. Just a bit of fun, eh, Danny?
Yeah.
What's it like in the back?
Feels nice.
Comfy?
What's your favourite part about the back?
I like the holders over here.
What about this? Push this button here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What's going on there, kids?
Wait, can I poke my head out?
No, we can't. But we can open the roof right up. Look at that. Look how big it is. That is a massive panoramic roof.
Wow.
You like it?
Yes, I just want to poke my head out.
When we're stopped, you can, Clay, for quickly.
There you go, guys. Look at that. Look how much headspace.
And there's that blue thing on there.
Yeah, it's huge. That's a huge sunroof. I love it.
Is that as far back as it
Get a
goes?
summer tent.
It's pretty big,
Yeah.
but it's only got a small gap.
Yeah, that's pretty standard. That's cool though. I like it. All right, now most people, if you do lots of professional driving or you use your phone, yeah, we are buying it, Clay. We've already put a down payment. You've got a quad lock case on there. That's a S25 Ultra. Not sure if we're getting any charge through the case. All right, I'm going to take the case off and see if that works.
And try the,
Okay, I've just pulled the case off my S25 Ultra. We'll pop that on there. And it's charging. That
sucks, you
is...
have to take your case off.
That's not ideal, no. So let's take that off. Pop it back in the case. This is a brand new phone, brand new case. So she's on there now. Let's pop that in there. And no charging. Not ideal,
Don't have to be taking your case
considering this is a very, very popular case that most people. It's not particularly thick either. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's a lot thinner than a lot of cases you can get that are thinner. So yeah, a bit of a foresight there. Forgive me for not having my wide-angle lens. Unfortunately, one of my colleagues lost it the other day. But glove box apparently is air conditioned in this model. Wow, that thing is insanely deep, like to the point I don't even know what you would do with all that space. You put your lunchbox in there, Danny. You can't see much though because it's shallow, but it's like height-wise, but depth, the length, man, this thing, I don't know, it's literally up to my elbow. That's how deep it is. All right, we're getting closer back to the Mildura Mahindra car yard, so we're just going to close the sunroof.
Where do you put
Front.
that open?
So that's just the sunroof without the sunshade.
handled that bump well.
Yeah, hit a big pothole.
And yeah, it was like hardly much movement.
Yeah. Our suspension in our pickup is completely standard. We've done 50,000 Ks and we've absolutely flogged the pants off it. We've had the tub loaded to the hilt plus the ball weight of the caravan towing as well, 2.5 ton caravan, so it was at its GBM plus the van. So our suspension compared to this car is a lot smoother. It's nice. We're going to get an upgrade soon though. Right, I'm just going to start pushing buttons to see what happens, eh? Alright, what do we got? So that was for the sunroof. I know if I pull that again, it should close. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, that's open. So close that. And then if I hold it, does it close the sun visor? I don't know. This, I don't know what that is. What's that? Okay, that's for the passenger. Driver side, very nice with LEDs, and it slowly goes on and off. That, I don't know what that is. Door open button. All the doors pop open. That could be dangerous. I don't know. That's like the setting for having your door on and off. Oh, there you go. That's the control button there
Teach me.
for the sun visor for the panoramic roof. You like that, Capri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know, this whole time we didn't even get to test the drive modes. So we're in zap mode at the moment. Let's put it in zoom. Alright, we're in zoom. There we go, we're in zoom mode, Danny.
Zoom.
Oh,
Zoom.
bit of wheel spin
I
then.
kind of dug in a bit.
Alright,
That's cool.
you like it?
Yeah, wanting to turn and looking there,
Yeah,
you can see there's nothing behind you. Oh,
the cameras, yep.
that's good. Crossover with a bit of a
How did you like zoom mode?
I don't know, when on takeoff, probably because the roads are wet, it did dig in a little bit.
No, it's not. It's better.
I still haven't tried that 360 view thingy.
Alright,
How
well
do you
let's
activate that?
try it in here. Look, there's a Ford Ranger over there that's backing out.
So you just pull in.
Dave said to just park up and he'll park it, but we want to try this reverse system. So let's find a parking bay.
What do I press? Now what do you do for 360?
So we're going to park in that bay, so you want to line yourselves up so you can reverse into that bay.
But I want to get my 360 on.
Yeah, you've got to just pretend like you're driving normal and that 360 camera should turn on. So you're in a shop,
Why is it not
got to put it in drive.
reverse?
Well, there you go, there's your 360 camera.
Ah.
It automatically comes on. That is the dealer plate that's in the way.
So that's just for reversing.
Yep,
is
but
it?
see you've got predictive, it'll draw the lines on where it can see your car's going.
Ah.
So even when you're out of
Look,
reverse,
kids,
so even when you're
you
out of
see Mummy's
reverse,
car from the top.
it still has the guided lines on there. That's pretty cool. That's really good.
I like that,
And you can see everything that's around you.
and that's looks pretty safe.
They've actually done a really good job of that. The camera looks really good. Alright, why don't you back it out and pull it out, see how it goes. Okay, reverse camera's in mode. You've got the 360 camera view.
So that's behind me,
That's what's directly behind you.
but I can't see much with that.
But that's where you can use the 360 camera.
Would that see another car?
Yep, you can see everything
It's
around
alright, I
you.
can see Clay.
See, Danny?
Yep.
I'm like you. I prefer to use my mirrors, but that 360 camera
Oh,
will give you a full field of view. I don't know. I have trust issues with technology, but there you go. That's really cool.
yeah, that's a good turning circle compared to the Ute.
This is a shopping trolley. It's made to, if it didn't have a good turning circle, you'd be concerned.
Oh, they're waiting for us.
Cool.
Good. It park braked itself once
Yep.
I had it in the park mode,
What do you have to do? Just push the button.
and then just push the button to turn it off.
Put it in park, push the off button, and park brake came on.
Automatic. Yeah, all I had to do
Beautiful.
is pretty much put my foot on the brake, move this up to park, and then the park brake automatically came on, and
Yep.
you turn it off with the button, and
Yep.
you're done.
Fantastic. Excuse the abrupt ending, but unfortunately we had a 4.5-hour trip back to Adelaide. But stay tuned, next week we're going to upload a video of the grand opening of Adelaide City Mahindra and their release of the 3XO. Back of Albany. Ew. Yeah, it's so good, eh?